Welcome. Tonight on Dark Data Files, 3 cases, 3 evidence trails that stop short of certainty. Case 1. The Jamison family disappearance, USA 2009. Their truck found locked, with wallets, phones, cash, and the family dog still inside. Case 2. Hinterkaifeck, Germany, 1922. Evidence indicates the killer remained on the farm for days after the murders. Case 3. The death of Elisa Lam, USA, 2013. Elevator footage documented her final confirmed movements. Her body was later found in a rooftop water tank. The timeline begins on October 8, 2009. Bobby, Sherilyn, and Madison Jamison left Eufaula, Oklahoma to view land in the Sans Bois Mountains. 8 days later, their white pickup was found abandoned on a Latimer County dirt road. The truck was locked. Inside were wallets, identification, cell phones, a GPS unit, and approximately $32,000 in cash. Their dog, Maisie, was discovered inside, severely malnourished but alive. Extensive searches followed, hundreds of volunteers, trained dogs, and aerial support, with no sign of the family. At their home, investigators found no forced entry. An 11-page letter from Sherilyn to Bobby indicated severe marital strain. A home video showed the couple on their porch in a trance-like, silent state. Otherwise, the house appeared normal. For over 4 years, the case remained cold. On November 16, 2013, deer hunters found skeletal remains in remote woods less than 3 miles from the truck. The proximity raised difficult questions about earlier searches. Forensic analysis confirmed the remains of Bobby, Sherilyn, and Madison Jamison. Due to decomposition, the medical examiner could not determine a cause of death. A small hole in Bobby's skull suggested a possible gunshot, but this remains inconclusive and debated. Investigators explored multiple theories: murder-suicide, a drug deal gone wrong, an encounter with a local extremist group. None could be substantiated by concrete evidence. The cash, the letter, and the home video formed a contradictory picture. Why leave a dog and essential belongings behind? What occurred during the 4 years between disappearance and discovery? With no clear cause of death and degraded remains, the case remains officially open but inactive. Hinterkaifeck was a small, isolated farmstead between Ingolstadt and Schrobenhausen, about an hour north of Munich. In late March 1922, it housed 6 people: Andreas and Cecilia Gruber, their widowed daughter Victoria Gabriel, her children Cecilia and Joseph, and the new maid Maria Baumgartner. Remote and private, the farm sat back from the road, shrouded by trees. In the months prior, Andreas reported unfamiliar footprints leading from the forest to the house, none leading back. On March 31, 1922, a mattock, a farm pickaxe, was used to kill the family. Evidence suggests 4 victims were lured one by one into the barn: Andreas, Cecilia, Victoria, and the elder child, Cecilia. The killer then murdered 2-year-old Joseph in his cot and Maria in her room. She had arrived only hours earlier. The bodies were discovered 4 days later, after neighbors noticed their absence from church and school. The investigation was hampered by period practices. The scene was contaminated by friends, neighbors, and even police moving bodies and objects. Chillingly, livestock had been tended, meals eaten, and smoke seen from the chimney. Signs the killer stayed for days. Over decades, more than 100 suspects were questioned. No one was charged. A 2007 Police Academy cold case review concluded the crime would likely remain unsolved due to lost evidence and time. They identified a primary suspect, but withheld the name out of respect for living relatives. Official status: unsolved. Elisa Lam, 21, a student from British Columbia, checked into the Cecil Hotel on January 26, 2013. Assigned a shared room, she was later moved to a private room on the 5th floor after complaints of odd behavior. Active on social media, her last known contact was January 31st, the day she was due to check out. When she failed to contact her family, LAPD opened a missing person investigation and searched the hotel and area with K9 units. Public focus centered on elevator surveillance from January 31st, showing Elisa pressing multiple buttons, stepping in and out, and making unusual hand movements. The doors failed to close, then cycled open and shut after she left the frame. About 2 weeks later, after water complaints, a maintenance worker found her body in a rooftop tank. Her clothes were in the water. The main lid was closed. Rooftop access was supposed to be secured and alarmed, though staff noted the fire escape as a possible route. The coroner ruled accidental drowning, noting bipolar disorder as a significant condition. Toxicology showed prescribed medications, no alcohol or illegal drugs. Questions persist: how she accessed the roof, how she entered a tall tank, and whether the lid could be closed from inside. Officially closed, the case remains publicly debated due to these unresolved practical issues. The common thread is not a shared perpetrator, but the limits of evidence. In Oklahoma, time, weather, and animal activity degraded remains, preventing a definitive cause of death. In Bavaria, a contaminated scene destroyed critical early evidence. In Los Angeles, abundant evidence remained ambiguous, leaving logistical gaps. 3 different failures: degradation, contamination, ambiguity, each breaking the chain of evidence at a vital link. The Jamesons, no cause of death. Hinterkaifeck, no preserved scene. Elisa Lam, no clear mechanism for final actions. Investigations are only as strong as the earliest material collected and protected. Resolution often depends on timely discovery, proper procedure, and unambiguous evidence. When any piece is missing, the record holds gaps that doubt can fill. These cases endure because evidence did not add up to certainty. Our aim is not to speculate, but to map where and why each investigation stalled. If you have verifiable information or documented sources, share them respectfully below. For more analytical examinations, subscribe to Dark Data Files. Jameson family, disappearance, abandoned truck, delayed discovery. Hinterkaifeck, isolated farm, killer stayed, lost evidence. Elisa Lam, elevator footage, rooftop tank, official accident with open questions. The facts we have are not always the facts we need. Thank you for watching.